boxing to this day. Jeez. I don't know what it is.
There we go.
Yo,
Yo, big man.
you me again.
Yes, we do. Hey, state your name, state your club.
I'm a boxer MMA fighter from Fight for Peace and fight MMA from Empire.
And what happened in your last fight, man? Who did you beat?
I don't know, I forgot the guy. It's pretty good though.
Yeah, for everyone watching, we fought in our last fight, and yeah. I lost it. You got the W still.
I'm
You're
happy,
making
but
me hot. I'm having to take off my clothes now.
yo, round two, let's go.
Nah, it's all
Nah, it
right,
was a
man.
good fight though.
Nah, it's good, man. I was saying, because fun enough, obviously I was talking about you last week, how I was saying, like, hand on heart, like, even though I was injured before coming back, like, the fact that you did MMA, I should have
Yeah.
respected you more coming in there. And it's exactly what Harry said, that you can't take your feet off the gas. Whoever you're fighting against, like, full respect, do what you need to do, like, or you'll lose. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, the thing was, I was watching that and I was thinking like it was quite surprising to me that you thought because I did MMA that you can kind of like ease off your training a little bit. You know what I mean?
mm. No, do
So
you know what?
yeah,
It wasn't even a case of easing off my training. It was the fact that I'd been injured. I come back
uh,
and I was like, do you know what? Like, yeah, just get me a fight. They got me a fight, and I thought, right, let me get myself ready. But I wasn't at the gym all the time. I don't know, like, I don't know if we spoke properly after, but like, I started acting in it. So it was taking up a lot of my time as well as training. So I'd finish my acting course, and then instead of going to the gym, I may go and train myself. Like, I was cutting corners thinking, yeah, I can do this, I can do this. And yeah, I needed that, man. You humbled me, man, very well. Like, you're good fighter, man, good skills. Not what I expected. I was expecting you to just try and bully me. Like, we get in there, you try to throw me about with your strength. I was like, wow, this guy is technical, blood. Like,
you know what's funny? I usually fight like that, yeah. But then I knew you from before. I knew your club, the Cuban Boxing Academy, innit? Yeah, I knew
yeah.
your club was really good at footwork. And every time I tried in our fight, every time I tried to come in with I don't know, like a wild shot, you would counter me quite nicely. So I knew not to do that. I knew to do a lot of feints and to pretend I'm coming in and make you like think a lot. You know what I mean? That was my
Yeah.
game plan for that fight for sure.
No, it was good, man. It's so funny 'cause I'm so humbled right now. I saw my life. So I can always hold my hands up and be like, do you know what? Like, yeah, I lost to the better man. Like, and do you know, like a lot of people, like when they like lose, first thing they say is, yeah, I want a rematch. But I don't deserve a rematch. Like when the time happens, if we meet in a tournament, we meet in a tournament. Like there's no way I should be turning around saying I want a rematch because I lost. No, I lost, didn't it? Like I have to earn the right to fight you again. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Did you know about me before the fight?
About you.
Yeah, about my style and that.
No, just literally I obviously they match us by our records
Yeah.
and they said, oh, he does MMA. And I think you train with that Thomas guy that our
Yeah, that's
coach
my
knows.
boy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I saw pictures of like you lot doing MMA, and I was thinking, okay, he does MMA. So I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna be strong, man. So, all right, cool, whatever in it. I just need to just do what I need to do, and then obviously training up. I was fighting to get my weight down. Like obviously, like no excuses. Like I should have done better on my weight. We got in there, and like you notice, like before we all said hello to each other. Everything's cool in it. Like it's just a fight in it. And I remember like just before I fight, like the bell goes, I never make eye contact. So I'm
Yeah.
looking down. But as I come over, you've touched my gloves. I'm thinking, damn man, he's broken my concentration already. And then all of a sudden, I didn't even know you were taller than me until after the fight. See when we took a picture, I was like, right, he was tall. That's why I struggled to get in. I was like, bro, I'm a calamity, bro. I swear,
No,
like,
you know what's funny as well? Like, I remember I was after I weighed in, I went to my place to chill, yeah, and I heard you came in the building. So then I went to look for you, just to see how big you was, because I didn't know like in our weight class we don't know how big guys are, and usually they're small, stocky, or they're tall and rangy. So I came looking
mm.
for you, to see like just to see how your body's built. And when I saw you, it was quite weird because you're shorter than me, but your arms are so long. Like, I was thinking to myself, like I can't fight your range, I can't fight on the inside, I don't know what to do with you. So I thought, oh, okay. And you look like you cut a lot of weight. It looked like your face quite sunken in. I felt like, okay, you might have power behind you as well, because that weight you might be bigger than you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, that was surprising.
So how long have you been boxing, man?
Um, because I did MMA and Muay Thai for maybe 3, 4 years. I've been boxing for 2 years because I felt like boxing was the kind of sport that you can get fights quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So I was doing MMA before that and kickboxing, but I didn't respect boxing at first because I thought like a fight is a fight. So when I
yeah,
came,
yeah.
my first the first fight I won against Michael, you think you met him,
Yeah, yeah, he
right?
was there. I met him at the championships, but yeah, he was there. He fought last on the same day.
In the same day as us, yeah. So I fought Michael, and I won that fight, and I got even more cocky, thinking, like boxing kind of easy. Then after 6 months
Yeah.
later, yeah, like I feel like boxing just hands in it. Like I've been through worse. So 6 months later, I fought Michael again, and then I lost. And then a week after that, I lost against someone else. And I was thinking to myself, like, like I need to spend a lot more time on boxing. So I remember
Yeah.
not doing MMA for maybe 2 years. I spent 2 years just do boxing, and then I fought Michael literally 2 weeks before I fought you, like in February, and I beat Michael for the third time. Our third fight, I beat him again, and then yeah, like from then, like I made sure when I do boxing, I'm sticking to it. So for 2 years solid, I've been doing straight boxing.
No, that's a good look, man. So
Yeah.
so how come you didn't make the development championship?
When was that?
Remember in September? Because I
Oh yeah.
remember your name was on the list in our weight category, and then obviously just didn't see you.
You know what it is? Because in October I had a big MMA fight.
Where?
MMA fight in Portsmouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was deciding whether to do that and the MMA fight, but in MMA you tend to have like maybe 8 weeks to prepare for your opponent. So I know my opponent already, I know his style, so I spent 8 weeks literally just working towards him in it. So I didn't have time. I didn't want to sacrifice one part for the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I
definitely.
want to make sure I was fresh for the MMA fight. So I thought like I still have plenty of time in sport. So I thought I always have another chance in the developments and stuff.
So we say next season, hopefully if it comes back, development, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to do the for September, October nationals, isn't it? So yeah, I'm trying to get
Yeah,
both
yeah,
in.
yeah.
So hopefully when it starts cracking, then yeah, we can get it both done. I was gonna ask you as well. I wanted to see your point of view of the fight, like if you can remember any, like between the
Oh
first
yeah,
round,
yeah, yeah.
second round, the third round, yeah, like how
Yeah, yeah,
you
of
felt.
course, man.
My
So
view is quite different to yours, I think.
so the first round, like we started and I felt because I said before him like last week, so like when I was warming up, like my legs just weren't getting warm. So when I came out, um, I remember you were moving around, like you were showing me respect, and I could tell that like my timing wasn't there because you kept like flinching, and every time you flinch, I dropped my hand, and I don't ever usually do that. So I was like, whoa, okay, like he's working his brain on me, kind of thing. So
Come
we're
on.
moving around. The first round, there wasn't much happening, and then I remember you, I think you came in with a 1-2, but you doubled up on the right hand, and then
Yeah.
you caught me with that. And I remember the crowd just went crazy because obviously it was your home crowd. And
Yeah.
then I remember thinking, okay, cool. We carried on. There was a couple of times where, a couple of times we caught each other. We came in close, but as again, there wasn't a lot of stuff going. One thing that really annoyed me though is that every time you threw, even if I blocked it, the crowd went crazy. There's one shot in particular where I remember when we was in there, you threw a straight right, and I keep my hand here. So as I blocked it, it's gone
Mm,
straight past me.
yeah.
And the crowd went crazy. And then when you look at it from the outside, it looked like it landed,
Mm,
but it didn't. But then I was kind of like, okay, cool. So end of the first round, I remember going back to the corner and I was saying to my coach, I'm sorry, coach, I'm so bad in that round. He goes, look, just wake up, sort out what you're doing. You have to be more, because I'm quite an explosive fighter. Like I like to slow the pace down, but when I go, I go. So but moving, and boom, explode, calm, explode, calm. And then I thought, all right, second round, I need to step it up a bit. Second round again, it was good from both of us, like both tactics. Like it was such a mental fight where for me, I prefer those fights and it shows levels in it where we're both setting traps for each other. Like you would do something to get me to react, but then I'm not reacting to it. Then I do something for you to react, you're not reacting to it. So from the outside, they may call it a boring fight, but it's not. That's boxing. Like we're
mm,
setting traps. So then that was round two. I think round two was closer. you definitely took round one, 100%. Round two was pretty close, but I think I could have gone either way. Round three, again, there weren't a lot of punches landed. Like, there's not a lot of punches landed when I fight anyway. But like round three again was pretty close.
Quite similar to, you know.
Yeah, quite similar. Where it depends what the judges liked. But then when the fight finished, like, all right, even though they gave it a 4-1 to you, I knew I'd lost. Like straight away, I was like, nah, that wasn't good enough. Like I wasn't happy with my performance. I wasn't happy with a lot of the stuff that I did in the fight. I just felt like there's times where you did overreach and I couldn't counter. And I was thinking, I've set a trap for you. You've overreached and I'm not even making you pay. I'm like, what am I doing? And I felt like I was in my head in the fight so much. Because what you'll find is, say like if we ever like do train together or anything, you'll see a lot of times, even if we're sparring, you see me talking to myself where I get angry at myself for not doing something right. I always want to do something right. Whereas a lot of times you need to just throw and hope that it lands. Not even hope that it lands, but you throw your combo in it. And I'm thinking, if I'm not throwing it technically right, I'm not happy with myself. I want to be, you see what I'm saying? And then obviously they gave the decision and I was just like, yeah, cool. Went to my coach. I remember after I spoke to my coach and he was like, I knew you were going to lose before the fight.
Why is that?
No, because I hadn't been, in a sense, I hadn't
training.
been training.
Yeah.
Like, my whole attitude of, like, you know, all right, I won the developments. I got to the semi-final of the national, and it's like, I thought I was big time now, innit? Like, I'm there walking around like, oh, yeah, turn up to training. Been out, like, all right, I injured my hand for two and a half months, but why was I not training? You know what I mean? I should have been at the club, but I was kind of like, oh, no, I don't have to. I could, when I'm ready, I come back, I fight anyone, I do it. I turn up to the club, I'm sparring. Like, you know me, I just Mr. Friendly, big energy. And yeah, it was kind of like, in a sense, like a lot of coaches wouldn't put their fighters into fights. It's not like he put me in knowing that I'd lose. He knows I've got the ability to, like, I've got a very good defense. So he knows that I can survive if I have to. So it's kind of like, I knew you wasn't ready, but I needed humbling in it. Like, I needed to understand that I can't step away from the gym for 2.5 months, especially at my age as well. I can't do a tournament, do nothing for 2.5 months, and then come back half-hearted for a month, and then think that I'm just going to turn up and beat someone. Like, it don't happen like that. Like, I should, like, in theory, how it should go, like, I should get knocked out. Like, I'm lucky I haven't got hurt for my attitude. You know what I'm saying?
But that's good to hear though, because before when I heard I fighting you, bruv, my training is always intense. So when I heard I was fighting you, I was looking at southpaw videos, and lucky for me, I was fighting a southpaw in Michael 2 weeks before that. So I really got used to being in front of people fighting a southpaw. So I was making sure, like, in the drills, southpaw, like fighting against southpaw, my sparring partner's southpaw. You know what I mean? So there's a little difference between me and you when we train together. I mean, the way you train, the way I train. So I made sure, like I was gonna go put on you. Also, my coach, she wanted to make the fights 3 minutes each round, and then I should have accepted it. To be fair, I should have said yes. I should have said yes to that. After that, I told her as well, like, I'm sorry, I should have said yeah, because my cardio is my best attribute, innit? Like, I like to be intense and keep it 100% for 3 rounds straight. But with you, obviously, I have to be more cautious. But if he had 3 minutes here, I feel like it was better. It would go more to my favor. You know what I mean? It probably would have made it more hard on you, because then now knowing that you went to acting school, you didn't really train as much. Like, it would have been a lot better for me.
Yeah. But again, you know what? I'm sorry, innit? Like, as I said last week,
I accept
sorry,
it. I accept your apology. Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Like, as I say, like, yeah, just life's just a bit mad, bro. Like, I'm doing so much, and it was disrespectful, innit? And thank you for not knocking me out. Maybe I needed to get knocked out.
No, man, you're too good for that, man. You're too good for that. Trust me.
No, definitely, man. But we'll definitely link up soon. Is there anything else you want to let us know? What are you doing to stay fit, actually? Sorry, we've just been talking about our fight the whole time.
Yeah. Bro, right now, like, literally just running and trying to do some bodyweight exercises, as well as not eating too much. That's the worst enemy, snacks.
Yeah, trust me.
You know what I mean? So right now, I'm trying to stay around 60, 63 and that. Because I walk around at 62, 63 anyways. So yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure I stay low. So as soon as the So the gym start opening again, and I want to be ready to compete. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, man. But it, in my defense, usually when I'm training, I'm on it. Like, trust me, like,
I believe you. I believe you. I
like
believe you.
winning the developments and going national. There's no fluke. Like, I train hard. Like from June until like fight week. Like I was training hard. Like we hit running track every weekend. Like, and then after running track, we go and train, sparring. So yeah, man. As I say, I can see everyone here talking about rematch. As I said at the beginning, I don't deserve a rematch unless it happens, innit? Like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stand there and shout, "Give me a rematch," because I'm a sore loser, innit? Like
Mm.
I'll get it when it's meant to happen, innit? So yeah, man.
No, but I know for sure, like, we're gonna see each other again, regardless, innit? Because our division, like, I don't think there's too many guys to go around. You know what I mean? So that's
Well,
active at the
there's a
moment.
few people coming up next season. Apparently, some of these youngsters are turning senior.
Uh, hey, let's have them, man. Let's take them out, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's the thing that I feel like we're gonna see each other definitely in the championships. And I know you went through to the semis nationals, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so bro, like I'm looking to go all the way as well. So we're gonna definitely meet each other in the semis or finals. Who knows?
yeah.
You
Hopefully,
know what I mean?
hopefully. That's what I'm saying. Because what you need to realize as well is that for like us London fighters, we have to fight so many more rounds
Mm,
to win in London. It's so hard to be a London champion. Like obviously when everyone does turn up, and
mm.
then pushing on to the nationals. Some people already had like five fights before we went on to the pre-quarterfinals, and you're thinking, right, they've fought like 5 times in 2 weeks, and then they're having to move themselves through. But oh, it's good to see you, man. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, man. No, no, when I spoke to you after as well, I realized you were a good guy. Because I remember when I came to speak to Michael, I didn't know if I should greet you or not, because I didn't know what kind of person you was in it. But then when I realized the energy wasn't like all intense, I could say hello. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah, because
man, I like the channel and everything.
some people just like for me, like until the bell goes,
Mm,
it is what it is, isn't it? Like, why are you gonna burn up like nervous energy, be intense? At the end of the day, it's nothing personal. As you hear from everyone who's been boxing a while, it's just business, isn't it? We're just there with two people whose names on the sheet. We both want the same thing.
yeah,
Like, we both want to go home healthy from it. So best man wins, and then we both carry on.
we do it. Yeah, we do it again. Like that's how it goes.
How tall are you though?
I'm like 5'9".
Like, oh, I can't believe this, man. I just remember the photo after. I looked at
Yeah.
it and said, "Rah, man's so much taller than me. How did I not realize this?"
Now in the fight, it looked quite similar though. We looked the same height during that in the ring.
Do you know what I think it is as well? Because a lot of times I was very upright and you crouch down a bit in
Yeah.
like from the beginning. So I don't know, in it like I don't know. I don't know.
That's the
Trust
picture's
me.
funny though, man. I'm surprised he came for a picture as well, because usually, like, from my experience here, like boxers, I've all the sports I compete in, boxers I tend to be the most like antisocial and not wanting to speak to you, after fights and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was quite surprised when you came up to me and you spoke to me and like you were nice about it. I mean,
Yeah, because as I said, it's nothing personal, man. I think that's my mentality because I played football, like obviously I never went pro, but I played it at a good level.
yeah.
And same kind of thing, like you're in there, you play the game, you come out, win or lose, you're all in the bar after, everyone's talking,
Mm.
like you see each other like obviously you don't see each other as often as maybe boxers because you turn up at events, even if you're not fighting, and some of your club mates may be fighting, so you'll see more of each other. But
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing, it, like football's made me able to deal with winning and losing and just moving on. So if I would have beat you, that would have been it. It would have been same attitude after. If you wanted to talk, we talk, and then I move on from it. Like there's no need to dwell on it. Like when's the next one? So
Mm.
I've lost, and then like, oh damn, I lost. All right, cool. All right, when's the next one? You know what I mean? That's my
Mm.
mentality. So
No, it's really unique in boxing. For sure. Like after all my fights, usually most guys like they tend to be a bit like sour about it. You know what I mean? But you were like
yeah,
you were quite nice and pleasant about it. Not even like even though it was a hard time for you at the time, yeah. But it was good, like good to see. To be fair,
no, bless up, man.
you know what I
Hopefully
mean?
next time you'll be the same when I beat you.
Never, never. I'll be sour. I'll leave the building. I'll go home.
All right then, bro. Thank you, yeah?
Take care, man.
All right, bless up, man. Thanks for coming on for real, man.
Of course, man. Anytime, bro.
All right, take care, man.
Bless, my guy.
But you see that? Two guys who fought each other. When did we fight? On the 1st of March this year. And look, we're friends, man. Laughing, joking. Everyone calling for a rematch. As I said, I don't deserve a rematch because, yeah, I don't in it. Like, a lot of people just think because you lose to someone, you deserve a rematch. I don't think you do. Like, you have to earn the rematch. So hopefully we'll meet each other when the season restarts and the development. Because obviously I want to be development champion. He wants to be development champion. Same weight. So if I plan on winning it, I'm going to have to fight him or anyone. I don't really care in it. But yeah.